So a lot of y'all will skip out losing weight just so you can keep that big, wide, sloppy mess in the back of you that you call a fat A.
Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, we all know that these 304s are trying to be strong and independent.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And we talk about the debt, you know, the bastard kids, the being 304s. But guys, the whole weight issue, the whole body positivity thing, you know, is one of the major cornerstones of this new wave feminist ideology. And all these chicks walk around, they're 500, 600, 700 pounds, just... And then they want to shame us men because we say, look, we don't really mess with big girls. And guys, what do we always hear?
How dare you?
You know? And guys, the B-dubs, they're the ones that are trying to say, by even commenting on their weight, it makes you a racist clown wolf. If you guys believe that,
you've been had, you've been took, you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Because here we have a content creator. She used to be big and heavy, and she lost weight, okay? And she put out a video here saying, no, telling B-dubs to lose weight is not white supremacy. And of course, all these chicks are coming after her all over social media. So guys, we'll get into this. Before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 51304s. That's linked in the description. Check out the playlist at the end. Join my Discord. And guys, I'm offering memberships now. So guys, hit the join button or the link in the description because memberships really help. And thanks to all you guys that are already members. And let's get into this.
War on black women's weight. If you want to see a war on somebody's weight, go over to some of these other races and see how strict their men are when it comes to weight. A lot of these other communities, the women know to keep their bodies under control and keep their weight under control because they men don't play. Black men have given grace for a long time when it comes to addressing black women's weight. They just now really coming out and talking about how dissatisfied they are with the weight of the women in the community. It's 2025 and a lot of y'all are still stupid enough to think that a man having sex with you means something, that it means that you're desirable, that it means that you're attractive. And because a lot of y'all are so male-centered, even though you lie and say you not, you hold on to extra weight just to keep that butt that you think that you got, right? A lot of y'all have been past thick, right? Nothing about you is thick. But you got a bunch of low vibrational pookies who be lying and telling you what you want to hear all for the sake of having sex with you. And because you're stupid and you believe that a man wanting to have sex with you means that you're desirable and that he actually wants you, because you still haven't figured out in 2025 that there's no correlation between a man having sex with you and a man actually wanting you.
That's
you
true.
would think you dum-dums would know that by now, but I done seen several of y'all make videos and y'all sitting there talking about, well, they can't care about my weight too much because I still get ends, I still get dudes still smashing and ain't complaining. No, they not complaining because you still giving it up, stupid. Right? But it don't mean that they don't like your body. It don't mean that they still ain't telling their homeboys how disgusting they think you look with your clothes off, right? None of that is still not happening just because they sleep with you. The fact of the matter is a lot of y'all can't get to the next step with these men in relationships because they don't like your body. All right? You might be cool. You might be having sex with him. But at the end of the day, he don't picture himself being with nobody who physically look like you. That's why a lot of y'all ain't getting no dates. That's the reason why you only get you up late text messages. Like, they don't want to be seen with you in public. They don't want to be associated with you. They don't want people knowing that they mess with somebody who looks like you.
There you go.
And that's just a harsh reality for a lot of y'all to accept. So you have to lie to yourself and tell yourself that these men actually like you just because they willing to smash you because you're dumb. Because ain't no way in 2025 you still believe that. But y'all definitely still believe that men sleeping with y'all actually means something. And again, the men are at fault for this. A lot of the men have lied to y'all, told y'all that y'all was thick when you've been past thick. Nothing about you is thick. It actually, everything about you is thick, right? Arms, stomach, legs. But I said in another video, a lot of y'all won't get in the gym and lose weight because you so scared of losing that big sloppy butt that you'll keep it just so that you can have it because you feel like that's the best thing that you got to offer. You don't feel like your face really hitting on nothing, and the only time you really get compliments or men really say anything to you is when it's about your body. So God forbid you lose the one thing that's desirable to men when you're so male-centered, and the only thing you care about is your desirability when it comes to men. So a lot of y'all will skip out losing weight just so you can keep that big, wide, sloppy mess in the back of you that you call a fat A, right? Just so that you can stay desirable to men who only want to sleep with you and don't see nothing else with you in the future. But at the end of the day, stop it. There's no war on nobody's weight, because if it was, you'd realize that you've had it easy when it came to how black men address black women's weight. And you would see these other communities, they don't have almond moms for nothing. They train their daughters from the time they born to keep that weight under control and to stay skinny. So be for real.
There you go, guys. And she is true. Guys, I am black. Black men have the lowest standards of any man on the face of the planet Earth. American black men. Guys, Asian men don't put up with this. Most white dudes don't put up with this. You Middle Eastern dudes sure as hell don't, right? How many Middle Eastern dudes do you see with big girls? How many Asian guys do you see with big girls? You know, Hispanic dudes oftentimes, if their wife has had 4 or 5 kids, fine. They'll be with a torta, you know, but in general, Hispanic dudes date skinny chicks, you know? And these B-dubs still act like they have it hard, still act like it makes no sense. They've had it the easiest time out of anything because they're still Pookie and Nug, right? Who will tell them that they're queens and then shoot up the club. Absolutely insane. What happens is all these chicks have all these health problems, right? Because guys, a lot of the times, if you're 5'5", a woman, you're 240 pounds, the only thing that's keeping you near healthy is youth. Once you start hitting 30, 35, 40, all those diseases are in the male. High blood pressure, hypertension, heart attack, stroke. And then, guys, what do they always say? Oh, the health disparities with black women. Well, if you guys weren't 130 pounds more than the average woman, what do you expect? And then they want to blame white supremacy, please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Horrible. Guys, in 1960, the average American woman was 125 pounds. That's black, white, Asian, Hispanic. Was 125 pounds. Guys, the average B-dub weighs more than the average black man at her height. And guys, white women are almost there. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely insane. We're going to start seeing your millennials, as they get older, is going to be the biggest group of obese and out of shape women, and they're going to have more health problems. And it's going to be, they're in their their late 30s, early 40s as millennials. So it's like 42 now is the oldest millennial. Guys, when these 38 to 42-year-olds hit like 45 in a couple years, they're cooked. We're going to see en masse so many health problems. We actually might see the collapse of our healthcare system, you know? And this chick here, all these chicks saw this video, guys, and what did they say?
I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch!
Look at this. This chick says, successful people are rarely overweight. She replies, because of discipline. Guy says, Middle Eastern men are real strict. Look at that. This chick says, I don't care about men or their gays, but I just joined the gym for health. And that's the other thing. Guys, white chicks, Asian chicks, they say, I want to stay skinny so that I can get a husband. But these B-dubs, I want to do it for myself. I want to do it for myself. We all know how lazy these 304s are, and they hate themselves anyways. Look at that. Guys, let me know what you think, you know? So yeah, guys, these chicks are cooked, right? They say being weighed at the doctor is some type of discrimination. You guys, all we can do is point and laugh. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. Guys, I am out of here. Have a good one.